Now live with Leon Birnie, head coach of New Zealand. Leon, that was some match out there. How did you see it from the sideline?
Yeah, that would be the most exciting qualifying game I've been involved in. It was, look, credit to Fiji. They come out, they set up defensively, and they did really well. You know, they frustrated us at times. For us, you know, I don't think Fiji had a shot, if I'm honest, and we had a number of chances throughout the game that we just lacked a little bit of quality. You know, if it's the way to pass, if it's a cross to finish, if it's the shot on goal, and then because we didn't take those chances, when you're in a knockout game, the pressure builds up, and that's what you saw out there today.
You mentioned in the lead up to the match that you wanted your team to treat it like any other, but did you find that it was a little difficult to get into that rhythm? Fiji made it a little bit awkward, especially in that first 45 minutes. Yeah,
I think it took the girls a little while to deal with the crowd, the final. You know, as much as you try and normalise everything, I could definitely see that. Probably the first 20 minutes, you know, we were a little bit flustered and we weren't playing the way that we normally do. But to their credit, you know, as I say, throughout the game we've created a number of chances and just lacked a little bit of quality to take them.
And did you have any particular words for them at half-time? I think it's the first time in the tournament you've been kept scoreless after 45 minutes. Was there anything in particular you said to them at the break?
Yeah, well, look, first of all, I said, you know, this is what finals should be like this, you know, it's an intense game, it's 0 at half-time, and then I just spoke around, like, trying to shift the ball multiple times and expose them down the flanks, and then just around having a bit more quality in the final third. Like, as I said, we had a number of balls that we slipped through, but it was just overhit or it went into the defender, and I think if we'd sorted that out a little bit earlier, then we might have been up earlier in the game.
You mentioned Fiji, they can be a very physical side, they work incredibly hard. Were you quite proud of the way that your team were able to stand up to that? They continue to play the way that you like them to play?
Yeah, absolutely. Like, Fiji have been our hardest game through the tournament and now again in the final, and I think we improved in that area. You know, the girls stood up, they won a lot more aerial balls today, a lot more tackles, but I think it was just a little bit of quality is probably what was lacking.
And heading into the World Cup next year, what do you think the key lessons that these girls can take going into that tournament for the ones that will be in the Dominican Republic?
Well, they probably need to get rid of me and get a good coach to take them. But yeah, look, this will do them the world of good. As I said, the group just come together before the tournament. They hadn't met each other, and I think they've grown through the tournament. And a game like this, where they had to work for 90 minutes, and you saw what it meant to them when they scored. I think that'll do them the world good heading into that World Cup. And what's important now is they go away and they maximise the next 12, 13 months with camps in their own environments and make sure that they continue to improve, because it's World Cup is tough, and we've spoken about that, and they need to prepare and do everything they can leading up to that event.
Well, congratulations tonight and good luck next year at the World Cup.
Thank you.